Okay, so where were we? Ah, sorry.
Yesterday we were discussing about Samamu, about Sama.
Ah, Shama, okay.
Yeah, which is more towards uh,
Yes.
Vichara, Vitarka and Vichara.
Yeah. We were supposed to start from Dhamma and Uparati. Okay. विषयेभ्यः परावर्त्य स्थापनं स्वगोलके उभयेषाम् इन्द्रियाणां स दमः परिकीर्तितः बाह्य अनालम्बनं वृत्तेः एष उपरतिः उत्तमा. So this is in continuation with Shama, but now this is Dhamma, means stopping it. So Shama was in relation to looking at the dosha of the sense objects. Okay. Whereas here we are removing the Vishaya itself. That is, what are the Vishaya? Vishaya is Rupa, Shabda, Rasa, Gandha, Sparsha. These are the five sense objects which torment the individual every moment. This person is engrossed all the time. So Vishayebhyaha Paravartya, that is turning back from the Vishaya. Sthapanam Swagolake. Golaka. Golaka means circle. Gol is circle. Golake means complete circle. So, sthapanam, placing them in their own center, not getting associated with it. I will tell you what it really means. It means that Rupa, normally we get two thoughts, or rather, there are three states of a Rupa. We only see two states of a Rupa. One state of a Rupa, it is a pleasurable feeling. One state of a Rupa, it is painful feeling. But the third state, which is always missed out by humans or by all the beings in the samsara, is the neutral state. If I like certain Rupa forms, the English translation of Rupa is form. So if I see a form, usually I will get attached to the form, either liking it with raga, or that means I'm getting attracted to that Rupa, or I'm getting repelled by the Rupa. But strangely enough, Rupas are there all the time, and there's something called as neutral, and that I don't even see it. So what I'm trying to do is I'm using the jnana, or I using the intellect to understand this and turn back and keep these senses back in the same place where I don't take anything. That is, I don't get attracted by it, I don't get repelled by that, because it's just Rupa. Now let us understand what this Rupa really means. It means four elements: Prithvi, Apa, Teja, Vayu. That's all. So if I were to say Sri Hari, if I were to say Vilas, if I were to say Sharma, if I were to say Varma, if I were to say some other name, Padmini, then we can say Usha, then we can say Jones, we can say whatever names. And we also say table, chair, book, then we can say bhel puri, masal puri, or we can say fried rice, we can say anna sambar, we can say uh, Levi's, we can say whatever. So, whatever we are trying to bring it in, including we can say entertainment centers, Inox, or Ion Mall, or this mall, that country, this country, this city, that city. So we have these many, and this company, that company, this kind of environment, that kind of environment. All of these are Rupa. Because in the mind you can create a form. And what does it depict? It will show you either attraction to it or repulsion to it. That's all what it is going to do. But if I were to see what this really Rupa is all about, it is hard and soft, hot and cold. Then it is binding and flowing. Then it is movement. And what it does, it expands, contracts. That's all what it is. The outside Rupas, what we are saying as Rupa, is only this. If I were to touch my own hand, what do I find? There is no hand. I only find hard, soft, hot, or cold. And there is some movement of heartbeat. It's a movement. So it is Vayu. Hot and cold, temperature. Hard and soft, solidity. Then cohesion. That is, this body is, even though it is dry, it is made as wet. So if you were to walk just little bit, we get sweat. And that's all what this body is. If my body is like that, what I say as my body, would it be different in Padmini? Would it be the same? There won't be any difference.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same. So just because it's a feminine name doesn't mean that it is going to change drastically.
Yeah.
So now I am going to keep it back in the center. What is the center? Center is neither attraction nor repulsion. That's the center. This is called neutral state. Ubhayesham indriyanam. Ubhayesham. Ubhaya. Ubhaya means many kinds rather. So, but here there are two kinds. One is the Jnana Indriya and one is Karma Indriya. So, Ubhayesham Indriyanam. These two kind of senses. Saddamaha Parikirtitaha. This is declared as Dhamma or self-control. What are you doing? You are keeping these sense objects in the center. The center means neutral. Neither getting attracted nor getting repelled. If you keep it in the center, then you don't have Rupa, you don't have Shabda, you don't have Rasa, then you don't have Sparsha, you don't have Gandha. All the five are removed in terms of attraction and repulsion. This is called as Dhamma. So Shama was looking at the defects of this Vishaya, the sense objects which brings in. And Swalakshe Niyata Avastha, that is just concentrating on the goal. The goal is to liberate. Then we have kept it in Shama. Whereas the Dhamma portion is removing. What is removing means not that you are physically removing any senses. The person is trying to understand how this attraction and repulsion for the same object is happening. and keeping that in the center. So that becomes Shama, Dhamma, both from the Jnana Indriyas and Karma Indriyas. So he will not use his legs, his walk, then legs, then hand, then the genital organs, and then the excretory organs. All the five karma indriyas which can do karma are literally moved out of their sense objects because there is no attraction and repulsion. When you do that, you have to do something for the mind which will create thoughts. So bahya analambanam vrittehe eshah uparatihi uttama. Now, alambana means getting attached to in the mind by way of thoughts. He is saying analambanam, getting rid of that. Bahya, coming from outside. Vrittehe, modification. So freeing the thoughts from the modification of the objects. Esha uparatihi uttama. Uttama is the highest, best. What it is? Withdrawal. So uparati means sense withdrawal, which will create the thoughts. That's what this means. Okay, then we come to 24th verse, which is this titiksha. Sahanam sarva dukkhanam apratikara purvakam chinta vila parahitam sa titiksha nigadyate. Sahana means endurance. Sarva dukkhanam, from all suffering. Apratikara is struggling or fighting, redressal by way of revengeful action. Purvakam, that is a pratikara. Purvakam means either with an intention to struggle or to take revenge. Chinta vila parahitam, that is always in quest of hita, means being in goodness, with removing the chinta and vila. Chinta is to lament, vila is to have anxiety. Sa titiksha nigadyate. This is proclaimed to be titiksha or endurance. So when we say endurance, it means sahane, which is nothing but endurance. Or when we say titiksha, it is sahana apratikara purvaka chinta vila parahitam. It is neither having anxiety nor having lamentation and trying to really endure the pain, both the bodily pain and mentally pain. That is called as titiksha. Then we come to the other one, Shraddha. Shastrasya guru vakyasya satya buddhi avadharanam sa Shraddha katitha sadbhir yaya vastu upalabhyate. Shastrasya guru vakyasya, the scriptural references provided by the guru through his explanation. Satya buddhi avadharanam, understanding readily their exact meanings and finding the truth. Sa Shraddha katitha sadbhir. Sadbhireva, that is one who has seen the truth. So this is called as Shraddha, by the one who has seen the truth. Yaya vastu upalabhyate. With that only the vastu, that is the ultimate reality, can be experienced. So this is what is called as Shraddha. Then we come to the next one called Samadhana. Sarvada sthapanam buddhehe shuddhe brahmani sarvada tat samadhanam iti uktam na tu chittasya lalanam. Sarvada sthapanam buddhehe. Always engaging one's intellect in shuddhe brahmani sarvada. Now, this is what we need to do. When certain events are happening, it will always cause attraction and repulsion. Try to see neutrality. Then you are in Brahmani. Shuddhe Brahmani Sarvada. All the time bring the mind to the neutral. I'll give some examples. Let us say I have an inclination to listen to Modi, and I have no inclination to listen to Rahul Gandhi, because my mind has been informed by various people that Rahul Gandhi doesn't know how to speak and Modi knows how to speak. And being a fan of Modi, I would love to hear to Modi and dislike Rahul. So if I see there is an attraction towards one and repulsion to another, what should I do now? Very simple. Withdraw the sense object from this respective senses. Immediately it comes to center. How? Who is Rahul Gandhi? Name. Who is Modi? Name. What does it consist of? It consists of Prithvi, Apo, Vayu, Tejo. What does Modi consist of? Prithvi, Apo, Vayu, Tejo. Now, at this state, who is better and who is not better? What's the answer? There's no answer, because it is same.
Moksha. Yeah.
If I take it as Modi as something and Rahul Gandhi as something, or Rahul Gandhi is better than Modi, then there is conflict. There is raga and dvesha immediately. So at that point in time, the samadhana, what I need to have, whether I'm working for this company or that company, whether I'm working with this individual, that individual, they all will have views. What I am supposed to do is not get caught up in the views. I have to consider everyone as Prithvi, Apo, Vayu, Tejo, something like the door, the table, the bed, the chair, anything we have named, all are Prithvi, Apo, Vayu, Tejo. That's all. And it all occupies space, so it is Akasha. 5 elements. Now there is no Modi, there is no Vilas, there is no Rahul Gandhi, there is nobody there. There is no Sri Hari, there is no this company, there is no that company, there is no chair, there is no table, there is no. There are a lot of things are gone just by looking at this Rupa. So now if I bring it to neutrality in the center, go loke, so bring it to the center, what happens? Neither I am attracted nor I am repulsed. And what is being spoken when we say speaking, what it really means? It means speaking in a language which is sound. Basically just a sound. There's nobody there except for a sound. If a person doesn't know who is Rahul Gandhi, who is Modi, and doesn't even understand English or Hindi, for him, does Rahul Gandhi exist? No. Does Modi exist? No. Do their voice exist? No. Do their meaning exist? No. What exists? Nothing. They will be unconnected.
Yeah.
Similarly, we both are working for ABB, and if it is SAP Labs, or if it is Microsoft, if it is some other company, they are not bothered about what we are working on. But if the person is working in ABB, will only come to know that what we are doing in ABB. So this is where we need to keep the senses out of the sense objects. Then we are in Samadhana. Samadhana, I don't have the English literally translation to that. Samadhana means equipoise, maybe. Lalanam means oscillation. Chittasya lalanam. Going to one extreme and going to another extreme, just like a pendulum. Attraction, repulsion, attraction, repulsion. That is the pendulum. So, Samadhana helps us to come to the center. And the centeredness is Brahman, which is true in all conditions. It just lights up. It doesn't make distinction between should I light up this or that. It just lights up. It like sun. It will give light to the tulsi plant, also gives light to the weed. Both grown in the same pot. It doesn't distinguish that, oh, this is tulsi, I love tulsi, so this weed shouldn't be there. That it doesn't do. Finally, we are in Mumukshatva. Ahankaradi dehantan bandha अज्ञान कल्पितान स्वस्वरूपावबोधेन मोक्तुम इच्छ मुमुक्षत्वा. Ahankaradi dehantaran. From ego sense to idea that I am the body. Bandhana jnana kalpitan. All are created, all are kalpitan means imagined. All of these are imagined and created out of ignorance. Bandhana jnana kalpitan. Ajnana means ignorance. Kalpitan means created. Imagined is the right word. Imagined and created. So all these are bondages. Swaswarupavabodhena. By noticing one's own nature. What is the one's own nature? Is centeredness. Moktumichha mumukshata. So this is freedom from bondage. That is called mumukshatva. That is, I want to get free. From what? Raga, dvesha, moha. Not knowing that there is this neutrality is called as avidya or moha, delusion. Always getting attracted, always getting repelled is the state of the mind. And that is the reason samsara exists. So we are giving up that. So urgent need to do that is called as mumukshatva. What is urgent need? Don't go to attraction, don't go to repulsion. That's all what it is. In a sound heard, it is just a sound. In a taste, it is just a taste. It is touch, it is just a touch. There's nothing like good touch, good smell, bad smell, good taste, bad taste. This good, bad are mentally created. They are not there in reality. There's nothing called as good boy and a bad boy. There's nothing called good girl and a bad girl. It's just a girl. Girl exists, but not as good or bad. Because good and bad is condition based and situational based. When the situation comes, that person becomes good or bad. And you can't say what situation, who will turn good or bad. So this is the way of mumukshatva. Now he says in the verse number 28, where does this grace of Guru come? Manda madhyama rupa api vairagyena shamadhina prasadena guroho saha iyam vridha suyate phalam. Manda madhyama rupa api. The mind, even though it is dull or mediocre, which one? For mumukshatva, vairagyena shamadina. By dispassion and understanding the sixfold virtues, prasadena guroho saha iyam, and by the grace of the Guru, it can be pravriddhena suyate phalam. Pravriddhi, that is, one can increase, suyate phalam, and can be made to get the desired fruit. Meaning, after knowing all of these 9 values, what is indicated, some people might possess manda madhyama rupa api. That is, they might not have that urgency to do it today. They might say, okay, I understand, so we'll take it next week. What is there? What is the urgency? For them, if there is a grace of Guru, prasadena guroha sa iyam, even for them, pravriddaha suyate phalam, they will be able to gain the fruit as though they were urgent, they were in urgent need for liberation. That's what he says. Then we come to the verse number 29. Vairagyam cha mumukshatvam तीव्रं यस्य तु विद्यते तस्मिन् एव अर्थवन्तः स्युः फलवन्तः शमादयः. वैराग्यं च मुमुक्षत्वम्. We need to have the spirit of renunciation and an yearning for liberation. Tivram yasya tu vidyate. Should be tivra, intense. And if that is present, tasmin eva arthavantaha sihu. In him alone it becomes meaningful. Phalavantaha shamadayah. All his sixfold virtues will become fruitful. He spoke about Guru is required for the other one. Here, no Guru is required. He himself can do it. So, he's given all the 3 types. One is, when can a grace be expected from somebody? When a person can do it himself. That is, if somebody has tivra, intense, and he wants to do it, he can do it. What is vairagyam? Finding fault in pleasures. Because it is liberation from anxiety only. There is no thing called as pleasure. It is only removal of anxiety. Salary has not come this month. Anxiety. Salary comes. Pleasure. My son has not come from college or school. Anxiety. He comes. Pleasure. Food is not served on the table. Anxiety. Food comes. Pleasure. Work is not given to me today in the office. Anxiety. Work is given. Pleasure. I have not got any appreciation so far from the company for the work I have done. Anxiety. Appreciation received. Pleasure. But there is nothing other than pleasure, painful cycle. This anxiety is there all the time. Only relief from anxiety is what we are seeking, which is wrong. We have to cut the root of the problem, which is the pain, not the pleasure. If you cut the pain, there is no need for searching for pleasure. So it's like a person pressing needles and removing it. As soon as it's removed, you feel happy. But again it's pressed, again you are unhappy. So that mumukshatva should be there, because that is the liberation we are expecting it to be. That is this pleasure and pain cycle. Actually, what exists is only pain. There is no thing called as pleasure. Samadhi, that is the sixfold virtues what we just now spoke. So the person should be really doing it all the time, all the 24 bar 7, all that what we discussed. Mumukshatva, because now you can feel the pinch of or the pain of that needle which is pressed all the time. So we see the children are not studying pain, they are studying pleasure. Business is not going well, pain is going well, pleasure. We can see it, but we feel not like that. We feel that it is true, that whatever effort I am putting is working out. No, it is conditioned reality. Because of the conditions are in your favor, it is working. The removal of condition will bring it to the natural state, which is painful. 30th one. Etayoho mandata yatra viraktva mumukshayoho marau salilavatra shamadherbhyana matrata. Etayoho mandata yatra. Wherever these two are of a dull type, which is viraktatva mumukshayoho, dispassion and yearning for liberation. Marau salilavat tatra. It's like a mirage water in a desert. Shamadehe bhana matrata. The 6 virtues only becomes an appearance. They really don't work out for that person. That is, if the person has not really understood the essentials, he has not carried his bare essentials and has started walking on the river, he will drown. If he is going in the desert, he will die. Why? Because he doesn't have the necessary skills and the necessary equipment with which he should have gone. So without this essential, the person will die. Meaning he will be caught up in the samsara again. Should we end it here or shall we continue?
We will end it here for today.
Okay, all right. So, any questions you have till whatever we have covered, or is it very clear?
It is clear to me. I mean, I think we have gone in detail about this Chatustaya.
Okay, fine then. So, we'll again
It is
meet
very
tomorrow.
good. Thank you.
Thank you then. Bye.